Mr. President, I rise today to join my colleague, Senator Cassidy, and many of our colleagues in recognizing one of Washington State's favorite sons, Spokane's own Steve Gleason. I have to say, as a fellow Cougar, sponsoring this legislation to recognize Steve's legacy of excellence from Martin Stadium in Pullman to the NFL to his avid work as an advocate in the health world was a no-brainer for me. But, Mr. President, that our bill to award Steve the Congressional Gold Medal, the highest honor Congress can bestow on an American citizen, has been embraced and co-sponsored by more than 70 members of this chamber from both sides of the aisle is a testament not just to the incredible respect Steve has garnered across our nation as a standout athlete, but to his inspiring leadership and tireless advocacy that has made an indelible impact on our nation and our culture. Now, of course, Steve's skills and talents on the football field are legendary. Many won't soon forget that iconic blocked punt at the Superdome in 2006, a play that helped lift up the spirits of an entire community still struggling in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina. But, Mr. President, it has been Steve's work off the gridiron that has had perhaps the most lasting impact on our country and on our future. Since he was diagnosed with ALS in 2011, Steve has become a passionate warrior for ALS survivors and their families. Through his Gleason Initiative Foundation, Steve actively supports critical research efforts to combat ALS and has helped raise much-needed public awareness about the condition, while also providing ALS patients with leading-edge technology, equipment, and services to help them not only live with their ALS diagnosis, but thrive. Motivating others by his lived example, Steve, together with his wife, his mother, and everyone at Team Gleason, has inspired hope in individuals throughout Washington State and across the globe. And he has undoubtedly changed countless lives for the better. Mr. President, few people make Washington State as proud as Steve Gleason, and I am delighted to sponsor this legislation to award him the Congressional Gold Medal. So I urge our colleagues to support our efforts, and I want to thank my colleague, Senator Cassidy, for his leadership on this and working with me on really an important piece of legislation that will recognize an incredible human being. Thank you, Mr. President. I yield the floor.